It's classic rock's Jimmy Buffett.
Hey, what's going on, Brian? I guess so.
Should we start?
This is a place where you can take chances.
I just think it's a really caring place.
It provides the opportunity.
I have other avenues of education.
I learned a lot about playing the trombone. I learned a lot about life.
They allow you to take chances.
It's really beneficial for the students.
Hey guys.
Howdy, how's it going?
I was kind of a big fish in a small pond in the high school I grew up in, and I kind of came in thinking I knew everything. And within the first semester, my voice changed, my attitude about that changed, and musically I became a different person.
You need that time to focus on fundamentals because every musician, every trumpet player has their own strengths and weaknesses.
Excellent. Excellent. How involved is your throat? Not at all.
They guide you a lot here at this school. You're not just out here on your own trying to figure everything out. You have people who really care and who really want you to do your best.
Okay, great. So the vowel's down here, your tone production is up here, and it's balanced down here. So let's try. Brains hurt. Yeah, how was that?
I can really say that my professor, he really knows me as a person and he cares about me. And in my lessons, we talk about what's going on in my life and not just business. So I really appreciate that more than anything, I think.
The professors here are excellent.
Get it in position.
Tonality.
Good performers.
Next time
What is happening in the early 20th century?
It helps keep the texture thinner.
Okay, thinner texture.
I truly believe the theory and history parts of the school are, one of the best around.
Remember those Bulgarian rhythms? 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2.
A lot of freshmen get really scared because there's a lot of work to be done and there's responsibilities that are new and exciting.
It's difficult, but it broadens your musicianship so high because they're so good.
It's worth it, and the next semester is a little easier, and the next semester is a little easier.
To go through the core work and to get the historical knowledge and the theoretical knowledge that I really had no idea about definitely improved my musicianship immensely.
Our job as singers are to be messengers of the poetry and the music that was written, by past composers.
You hear and see the older people and their more mature sound. So you try to work towards that.
I'm a rough dog, a tough dog, hunting on
My voice has grown in the past 2 years being here that I didn't know I was capable of doing.
Last year, we got together a couple nights a week, and it's developed from there, from just playing for fun, and it still is a lot of fun, but we're starting to become a lot more professional. It's important because we're learning what it takes to get along with the group members, to work with each other, to share ideas.
Sponsor a little bit too much.
Try backing out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think without building that in college, you know, it's going to be a pretty rough ride if you were to go straight into the real world. So this is a good learning ground for that.
Style markings. You got legato here. What if I want to play notes short? Staccato. Staccato. Good. All right. 1, 2, 3.
That's one thing that I really appreciated about the School of Music was the opportunity to spend a lot of time in the Lincoln Public Schools, just getting a lot of first-hand experience. You oftentimes learn more in the classroom acting as a teacher or an observer than you do as a learner, I think.
2, ready, 1.
I definitely draw up on my coursework every day. I think, oh, yep, they told me this would happen.
After spending as much time here as you do, it really does become a home. There's a real sense of calmness, knowing that you're around people that you will see the next day, who will notice if you're not there, and who will congratulate you if you do something well. So I think for a musician and for a human being, it's important.
You can't be a great artist unless you're also a rich and growing and self-educating human being. And that can happen at a great university like UNL.
Writing to be called.
Says you're...
Growing as a musician has several important components. First of all, obviously, means to expand your technique. That is, to master your instrument. That takes a lot of commitment. The next step, which is also absolutely essential, is then growing as an interpretive musician, knowing how to make music.
For those students who fully want that and understand that, music and the degrees that we have to offer are exactly the right track for them.